That's a big matchup here. This is Kashtira versus Purely. I think Purely has the advantage in this matchup, even though your card should be banished and you can't even really use the Lily, but you could very easily make a Zeus if they do not have a unicorn banishing your Zeus. Otherwise, you could make the X Purely Nora, which could be quite difficult to deal with. And the Purely Street is a big counter to Kashtira. Begin. Okay, into a triple material Arise Heart. Okay, yep, no Zeus, confirmation there. And we're gonna be summoning from the deck our Fenrir. Lily activating, grabbing a Street, which will make our special summon monsters untargetable here. Everything is getting banished. Now, off of the first card being banished, the Arise Heart with the mandatory activation to equip a banished card will make it susceptible to the Kurikara. Also, the Shang-Ri activated, making it susceptible to the Kurikara. And maybe the Fenrir is going to activate here for a triple field tribute with the Kurikara. Are you ready? Triple Kurikara. How big is Kurikara going to be? 45, 5. It's going to be 6,000 attack? No. Taking out the Lily. Activate, attach. Kurikara is here. Huge. Massive Kurikara at 6,000 attack. We're going to be chaining Max C to the Delicious. Now, preparations could summon a banished or from hand Kashtira, that is. We can't summon from the grave. Lily is making our Delicious Plump. And we potentially want to chain link block the Delicious from equipping onto the Plump by flipping up the preparation on the activation of it. Plump is sending the field spell to equip the preparation, forcing the activation. So this is quite interesting. The Kashtira Scareclaw is going to banish a monster, making it summonable with the preparation as we also summon the Scareclaw Kashtira. Come forth, banishing Unicorn, then we can summon the Unicorn. Very nice. And now there's no chain link block for the Plump, which when equipped could banish a monster on the field, non-targeting. Get equip in, get banishing. Goodbye to Unicorn, leaving up the Scareclaw Kashtira. If you battle into Scareclaw Kashtira, you're going to be negated. So we're spinning it. Spinning it before the battle. And just like that, 10,000 damage with a massive Kurikara from game one. Did not even side deck into it. Damn. Also, end phase, you could steal the Arise Heart from the graveyard. Kurikara is so much fun. Hold up. We lost game one and we chose for Purely to go first. Okay. Kashtira will surprisingly be wanting to go second many times today in the tournament. You will be seeing that. Triple Street, where normally Street was a one of. I think because of Kashtira, we now want to play up to 3. Lily is going to get Gamma. Now the field spell and the My Friend Purely do not trigger off of a non-Purely Exceed leaving the field here. Hard once per turn. Ooh, ending on just a Purely. Okay, didn't try to get lucky by discarding the Ash to summon another Purely from the deck. At least making a Nightingale maybe would have been good. Purely Nightingale and then take no battle damage for the whole turn. Unicorn is going to be triggered to look at the extra deck, banishing that Zeus. And now we have follow-up field spells searching for the Rise Heart. Dimension Shifter before we get a card into the graveyard, which would make it not activatable. We have Rise Heart banishing from the deck a Birth to banish 3 cards face down. Goodbye, Driver, Gamma, and Memory. Now the Purely is indestroyable by battle thanks to the Delicious. Making our Shang-Ri. Shang-Ri during the standby phase, summon a monster from the deck, which is going to be our Fenrir. Triggering the field spell to take out the My Friend Purely. Purely is going to be exceeding into Happiness. With Happiness, we are going to... So what happens here is the Fenrir does not trigger during the damage steps. We could activate during the damage steps, search, and we're good. But when we activate to equip the quick play, that is when the Fenrir could trigger to banish just the Street because the Happiness cannot be targeted. Can't be triggered here. This is where we will trigger. Did we already Ash? We could Ash Chainlink block the equip if we wanted to. And that is when we could do it. Goodbye to the street. Shang-Ri locking up a zone, now big enough to take out the Fenrir. We're now searching again. Do we Ash block the happiness? Yes, we do. Blocking the happiness from equipping onto the happiness. And we are going to be scooping off of that because our Zeus is no longer in the extra deck. Ain't no way. Wow. Had we had that additional attack, we could have made an X purely Nor. As soon as he decided, I'm out of attacks, I can't make an X purely Nor. My Zeus is now banished, and the TCG could play more than one Zeus, so that single unicorn caused a surrender. Gamma again. Revealed the top 3. Gamma is in a lot of players' decks today. My friend Purely, guaranteed reveal, triple pretty memory. As we now set up the Purely Street to be untargetable, we are on resolution. You reveal the quick play so we know he's not gamming. And now we got Beauty. Equip it up, untargetable, just untargetable the turn it's summoned. It's now targetable on the next turn here. Okay. Drawing is going to be not only allowing us to use Gamma, but, well, Gamma's actually negating the activation, so we can't thrust, right? The activation is negated. Your opponent activates, you summon this, you negate that activation, and yes, you can't thrust. We did not want to Ash negate the Gamma because the Gamma would still be activatable, but maybe it would have potentially been worth it because they would maybe have a monster by the next time you activate your monster again. It will be triggering the field spell and our My Friend Purely to recycle up to 3 cards in the graveyard. It's going to be the Sleepy and Pretty back to our hand, and we'll summon a Purely from the graveyard or from the deck. The deck, Lily, setting up another Lily to be summoned next turn here. Birth. Additional summon that unicorn, regular summon that is. Searching for another Birth as we already have the Theosis. And now we're going to get thrusted. Even though we negated the activation, you did summon a Lily, then activated. We had that Ash ready and waiting for the Theosis, stopping the summon of a monster from the deck here. Now, does Gargolo play a level 8 Synchro? You should. You better be. Unicorn being triggered. Goodbye to the Zeus. That is devastating, as we saw from Game 2. Triple Tactics Talent is going to be drawn 2. We're on triple summon. We're on 4 summons. One more summon, and that Nibiru is coming. That's the 5th summon. And that's the Nibiru before the Fenrir activates to search the deck, tributing the entire field, giving us a whopping 10,000 attack token. Okay. Now with the My Friend Purely, we're going to be revealing 3 quick play spells, grabbing one of them randomly to our hand here. Lily searching our deck for a Purely Leap, which could recycle our Pureleys in the graveyard back of the deck unless we want to set it. This works. We put the token to where the Anima can suck it up. And I'm out. I am out. No, thank you. All right. And just like that, a 2-1 victory. Purely taking it.